I'm up here at Area RC with my buddy Yannick.
What's up?
So this is his first time. We're going to go through what it's like doing your first race as like a day one beginner. What do you think? Your first time on the track?
Honestly, my favorite part is just the Cinnamon Toast Crunch kit car. So it's pretty fun though. Honestly, hitting a lot of walls, but you know that's what happens when you're a beginner. So we'll see if I improve or not. Fastest time so far is a 12.9. So aiming for like a 12, sub 12 maybe.
Be nice.
Hey, let's go.
Alright, so first time out and you got third.
First time out, got third. I'm looking to win this one. We'll see if the cart's the limiting factor is just, you know, skill. But yeah, not too bad. Not too upset with that.
He's borrowing a color again from
Yeah, what do you think?
Pretty good. We started off in fifth, ended in fifth. I was hoping to get sixth, or not sixth, fourth. But, you know, just too many crashes. But so far, so good. I'm looking to get where Mason's at, though. Just zooming around in a mod, but not there yet, so.
Well, staying where you're at's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. For the 50% class, too, is pretty good.
How you feeling for the 100%?
Screwed. I'm about to be in third the whole way, for sure. But we'll see. We'll see.
It'll actually be bigger because they're combining.
is it
So there'll be like 9.
7? 8? Okay, but I hope I don't get overtaken too many times. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Last race, we'll see how I do. We got a lot more people on the track, but hopefully not too many crashes.
Scotty Luca battling outside, taking a little space out.
Started at 6th, ended in 6th. Not too bad. But I was in 5th at one point, could have held on. I just crashed like over and over and over again. But these guys are real fast, so I'm not taking it too hard on myself. Yeah.
What do you think of your first time? Would you do
Dude,
it again?
I'll be here for sure. I was just telling Mason, like, this is so much fun. I mean, it's like I'm driving real life cars, except when I crash, I don't die. My favorite part was just trying it out. Like, I've never done anything like this before, and the karts are stupid fast, so it was just a thrill, you know, not having to actually drive a go-kart or something, so it was real fun. For the cars in 100% mode, it's like, it's hard to get around the corners unless you slow down, and I think just kind of getting the groove of the line, figuring out like how to get a fast lap is probably the hardest part, but it's still fun nonetheless, you know.
It's Mason here, back in the studio. I didn't get to vlog quite as much as I wanted to because I was kind of trying to help Yannick with the car, had a few setup things I was doing with my car, and we're ultimately just enjoying the racing, which is what you should be doing at the RC track. But I wanted to call out a couple things I think we kind of missed in the vlog portion of the video. So it shocked me how well Yannick did right off the bat. I mean, I met the guy in tennis. He's obviously someone that's coordinated, athletic, but he was doing so good for having never done this before. But yeah, the vibes were good. Area runs a pretty tight schedule, so there's kind of not a lot of time between races, especially if you're running multiple classes, which both of us were. He was running both the Kyosho stock and the driver's class at 50%. But yeah, it was a good time. As always, at Area, everybody came up and said hi, you know, asked him how he liked it. So it's always good vibes, but I just really wanted to make sure I came on here and emphasized how freaking well he did for the first time. And another part of why we didn't film as much vlog style stuff out at the track was because he was just absolutely hooked too. Like every moment that we weren't in a heat or every, you know, they had a little break between first and second qualifier, he'd just throw the car on the track and just go run laps and laps and laps and laps. We had to have like 4 sets of batteries on rotation because he kept running so much. But I honestly love that. I love that he was so like, he was just locked in. He was just standing next to the track. And even when he wasn't racing, he was going over to the track and just watching, kind of trying to learn. And it kind of drives home one of the things that I think is the biggest part of growing this hobby is just getting people to the track to drive. And now that can be tough because for me, because if there's somebody that's into cars, they're into tinkering, they're into driving, they're going to love RC because you kind of get all of that in an affordable, lighthearted package. The main barrier that I see with getting my friends to the track is that where I live, there's 2 tracks in the area. That's Area and Spare Time. And they're both about 40 minutes from where I live. So while those are both great tracks, it can be hard to convince somebody who's never tried anything like this. Maybe they haven't even had like a hobby grade basher. It can be a little difficult to get them out to the track mainly because of the drive and the fact that it's kind of a long day. Really, at both of these tracks, running the race there is kind of like an all-day commitment or an all-night commitment if it's an evening race. So maybe a rambling is that there could be some way to do a little bit more beginner-friendly formats that don't take quite as long. Maybe just do longer and less sessions because I think they do want the time on track, but at the same time, they don't necessarily want to be there for like 6+ hours. At least trying to invite my friends that are all in their 20s and 30s. That's the biggest thing, is that with the drive and with the time frame of a race day, it's just such a commitment. And understandably, it's a little hard to lock into that if you're only like 50% on whether or not you think you'll even enjoy it. But when those people do finally get a car in their hands, dang, do they enjoy it. Every friend I've drug out there has had a blast, and I know if my buddy Yannick lived here in town, he'd probably be out there about every week. So that's a wrap on bringing my buddy who's never raced RC to the track. It actually went way better than I thought. He did actually super good.
I did all right. Let's say that.
Yeah, he's always been a car guy, so I guess it kind of comes natural.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think the steering is kind of weird because it's so small. The wheelbase is so small, but the cars are so fun. So I'll definitely be back at it for sure.
Yeah, and don't forget, bring your friends out, even if it's hard to convince them, because that's how we grow the sport. So subscribe to the Mini Racers for all things Mini Z Racing.